Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to the channel. Unlike any other channel that showcases Pokemongopvp PvP content, my channel exclusively showcases Shadow Pokemon. So if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate it if you could like and subscribe.
So let's get into today's video. Today's video we are going to be shoutcasting a set of battles from a fellow content creator. The link to his channel will be in the description, and today Worthyofquaza 16 is bringing a super strong triple shadow team, and I believe these are possibly the 3 highest ranked shadow Pokemon on pvpoke in the Open Great League, and the team is going to consist of a Shadow Swampert. Obviously I believe he is the GOAT. Community Day is coming, make sure you get yourself a good Shadow Swampert or even a regular Swampert. They're both pretty good, with Shadow Nidoqueen on the say switch, and channel favourite, the 4 armed absolute unit Shadow Machamp that absolutely beats the shit out of everything. I say everything, it doesn't really like confusion users or charmers, but in neutral matchups it can muscle its way through pretty much everything. So without any further ado, let's get right into the battles. And in game 1 we pick up a dreadful lead. Altaria will beat both Swampert and Machamp, so we save switch into Nidoqueen and the opponent is staying in. This is pretty good as Nidoqueen will win this matchup due to the poison jab and poison fang buff. So the opponent is still staying in. They are now going to be forced to start burning shields. We do draw a shield and the opponent now makes a really late switch into Vigoroth. So you can see why the opponent stayed in. Obviously they are super weak to Nidoqueen in the back as we are resisting counter, and Vigoroth doesn't really have a great matchup here. Body Slam will take us out, but with the debuff we should be able to come in with Machamp and commit to the counter down, which we do. The Altaria does have a move, so we are going to have to shield that up. However, we do sneak a counter, so we are going to shield up this Sky attack. We are going to have to use a Rock Slide to take out the Altaria. We build to the Rock Slide and we go for the bait. Will the opponent shield it up? Yes, they do. Great for us. You can now see with the additional counter damage, Cross Chop will KO from this range, which puts us in a great spot. What is in the back? In the back is the big tin can. And you already know this motherfucking tin can is about to get absolutely pulverized. It takes the Cross Chop on the chin. The opponent finally leaves the match and we are off to an impressive 1-0 start. Registeel did recently get a Zap Cannon buff. Well, it's not a buff, it was actually one of the legacy moves from raids. So they obviously were running Focus Blast and Zap Cannon, hence they didn't bring it in against Nidoqueen as they'd only be able to hit or resisted. Moving on into the next battle, speaking of tin cans, we see another tin can in the lead. They switch to Granbull and high Granbull by Granbull. Nidoqueen absolutely deletes it and we are going straight for this Earth Power. Onto the Whiscash, no baits here. The Whiscash does shield it up, respecting the damage. They're going to have a really tough time of mod-shotting us down. They are going to have to throw a move. Worthyofquaza has realised that he probably isn't going to make the Earth Power. However, the opponent is over-farming. I think if we wouldn't have thrown it, they would have thrown the Mud Bomb sooner. They do throw a Mud Bomb, so they don't want to get hit with another Poison Fang. And we now can come in with either Pokemon, and we can really start to apply some pressure. Back out comes Swampert. Swampert is quite glassy in the Great League. We don't need to shield this first Mud Bomb. The opponent is still staying in. They make a great catch. So this Hydro Cannon is going to be caught on Registeel. And we now switch out into Machamp. Can we counter down before they make a move? We'll never find out, as once again the opponent quits the match. And off to a 2-0 start. So tin cans, you're getting absolutely wrecked by this team. All 3 Pokemon have a really good matchup against the newly buffed / legacy tin can, which you absolutely love to see. Moving on into battle number 3, we see Drifblim in the lead. This is a pretty neutral matchup. Worthyofquaza times his charge move brilliantly to not allow a free hex. First Hydro Cannon does land. This is only 4, it's just an icy wind. Swampert doesn't need to shield this up. You can see it does get us down into the yellow, but they aren't going to be able to hex us down. We fire off this second Hydro Cannon. Is the opponent wanting to burn a shield? No, they are not. So Swampert wins the zeros. Out comes Azumarill. Do we make the Sludge Wave? We do make the Sludge Wave. The Azu is going to be forced to burn a shield. It will do huge damage. The Swampert does draw a shield. Azumarill does bubble down, which does put us in a bit of a tricky spot. At even energy, Shadow Nidoqueen does have a good matchup here, but with a huge energy lead, these Bubbles and Ice Beam and Hydro Pump all hit for super effective. So we are behind energy. Can we manage to flip this matchup? Azumarill allows the first Poison Fang to go through, which is the correct play, as obviously a subsequent Poison Fang will do more damage. They actually once again switch out into a Registeel. Machamp is absolutely feasting. Get fucking wrecked. The Registeel does shield up the cross chop. They now have no shields. They are going to throw a move here. I imagine we will shield this up, commit to the farm down. We will win CMP and we should be able to Rock Slide that Mighty Blue Mouse in the back. We have the Rock Slide locked and loaded. Rock Slide coming through. Azu, get fucking wrecked. Mighty Blue Mouse, see you fucking later. It actually doesn't KO with the Zap Cannon debuff, but we've got so much energy, this cross chop will manage to KO. And that is a good game, so GG's and thanks for playing. We are 3-0, we've seen 3 tin cans, and this team absolutely wrecked Registeel. That is my public enemy number 2. Public enemy number 1 is obviously Bastiodon, but I hate the fucking tin can as well. I hate it even more in Ultra, and that league is coming back tomorrow. Moving on into the next battle. We pick up a neutral lead against Umbreon. We switch out into our save switch of Nidoqueen. The opponent throws after 4, so we don't have to worry about the Psychic. They are still staying in, so Worthyofquaza is going to go for the Poison Fang debuff. We do an hour snarl through, which isn't ideal. We get to this second Poison Fang. Umbreon has 6 million HP, so it doesn't need to shield this move up. You can see, even after 2 Poison Fangs and the Poison Jabs, they are still quite healthy. We do shield up the second foul play, and we are looking to outpace to this next Poison Fang. Unfortunately, with the sneak, they do make it before us. So we are going to allow Nidoqueen to come down, and we should go for an aggressive farm down with Swampert. They do make one more move. We can tank this, and Swampert is loaded full of energy. And absolutely nothing. Really like to see Swampert loaded full of energy. What does the opponent come in with? They come in with a Azumarill. Once again, we aren't baiting. We go straight for the Sludge Wave. The opponent doesn't respect it, and at this stage now we can just go straight Hydro Cannon. Sludge Wave did around 60% of its HP, and now the Azumarill is forced to start shielding up Hydro Cannons. At this stage, I imagine we will let it go through. Worthyofquaza chooses to shield up. I thought we could have come in with Machamp and looked to go for a really aggressive counter down. However, we are going to stay in with Swampert. Second Hydro Cannon does draw the shield. Do we outpace to the third? Worthyofquaza is putting on a real good energy management display here. We take out the Azumarill. What is in the back? In the back is Nidoqueen. This is pretty fucked, as both our charge moves do hit for resisted. Nidoqueen fires off the debuff. We are going to go for this Rock Slide. Rock Slide is resisted and won't do too much. Nidoqueen is quite bulky. They should manage to farm us down, which they do, and I imagine they are going to Poison Fang this Swampert, and unfortunately we are going to lose this match. So we are 3-1 in the set with 1 battle to go. Can we clutch out the 4-1? We're about to find out. So either way, in that end battle, even if we would have come in with Machamp and gone for the aggressive counter down, we would have been fucked, because Machamp really has no play against Nidoqueen unless you're running payback, and obviously we are not. So in the final battle of the video, we see the mirror, Shadow Swampert versus Shadow Swampert. They switch out into Machamp and we meet him with Shadow Nidoqueen. So are we running a mirror team? We're about to find out. You already know from the last battle that Nidoqueen dominates Machamp. So we do manage to take out the Machamp. Back out comes Swampert. We are going to fire with a Poison Fang, as we wouldn't make the Earth Power without getting outpaced. We're really hoping we don't get farmed down. The opponent actually shielded up, which is a bit puzzling to me, as we didn't even have the energy for the Earth Power. The opposing Swampert throws on the CMP. They have got 2 moves, but as we are up shields, we can shield this move up. And if the opponent doesn't switch out, these counters are really going to chunk. In the back is a Gardevoir. Holy fucking crap. We are going to have to make 2 moves. First Hydro Cannon will draw the shield, and it's all going to be about, can Swampert make the second one? We die with the move, and this is going to be a good game. Charm down, farm down. You can see there, Shadow Charm is absolutely no joke. We got absolutely wrecked endgame there. But you can't win them all. A really impressive showcase from Worthyofquaza. Make sure you go and check him out. His link to his channel is down below. And I do know from one of the PvP chats that he is going to be soon streaming on Twitch. So make sure you check his channel out for that. So just like to say thanks for the fantastic showcase. And I will see you all in the next one.